Esteemed viewers, as the sun sets on another busy day, we take a moment to reflect on the stories that shaped Nigeria on Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. It's often said that news never sleeps, and indeed, yesterday was a testament to that, with developments spanning security, economic shifts, and critical governance decisions. Let's delve into the headlines that painted the picture of our nation. Nigerian news headlines. Wednesday, June 18, 2025. Security developments. President Tinubu orders immediate arrests in Benue killings, advises Governor Alia to form peace committee. President Bola Tinubu yesterday directed the Inspector General of Police and the Chief of Defense Staff to immediately arrest those responsible for the heinous killings in Yelawata, Benue State, urging Governor Hyacinth Alia to establish a peace committee involving stakeholders. Senate leadership joins presidential trip to Benue, expresses fatigue over killings. Members of the Senate leadership accompanied President Bola Tinubu to Benue State to commiserate with victims of the Yelawata massacre, stating their weariness over the incessant killings in the region. Security forces neutralize 12 bandits, recover weapons and livestock in Katsina. Katsina state government announced the successful neutralization of 12 armed bandits in a joint security operation in the Kurfi-Safana area, recovering AK-47 rifles and rustled cattle. Nigerian Navy repels Boko Haram ISWAP attack on naval base Lake Chad. The Nigerian Navy successfully thwarted a coordinated attack by insurgents on the naval base Lake Chad in Borno State, preventing the destruction of newly acquired swamp buggies and military equipment. Economic and governance matters. Nigeria launches National Payment Stack (NPS) to enhance instant payments. Nigeria officially launched its new payment technology, the National Payment Stack (NPS), aimed at making instant payments faster and more reliable, and introducing innovations like the National Card Scheme, Afrigo. CBN affirms strength of Nigerian banking sector, issues guidance for banks under forbearance. The Central Bank of Nigeria moved to allay market concerns, confirming the banking sector's robustness and providing routine guidance for banks transitioning from regulatory forbearance. Nigerian governors lament soaring food inflation under Tinubu, blame taxation and poor infrastructure. The Nigerian Governors Forum, NGF, expressed alarm over the rising cost of food and livestock transportation, attributing it to illegal checkpoints, unauthorized taxation, and decaying infrastructure. National Assembly transmits landmark tax reform bills for presidential assent. New comprehensive tax reform bills designed to overhaul the national tax system have been forwarded to the President for his signature, with an expected effective date of January 2026 after public sensitization. President Tinubu declares INEC backbone of democratic journey essential for public trust. President Bola Tinubu underscored the Independent National Electoral Commission's crucial role in Nigeria's democratic process and in fostering public trust at the groundbreaking of INEC's new headquarters annex. Nigeria formally flags off IMO Council election campaign in London. The Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adegboyega Oyetola, officially launched Nigeria's campaign for re-election to the International Maritime Organization, IMO, Council under Category C for the 2026-2027 biennium, highlighting maritime security efforts. ICPC to leverage innovative technology and AI in tackling corruption. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offenses Commission, ICPC, signed an MOU with NASANY, indicating a move to utilize advanced technology and artificial intelligence in its fight against corruption. Other events. University of Port Harbour to confer honorary doctorate on FCT Minister Week. The University of Port Harbour announced plans to bestow an honorary doctorate on the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Week. President Tinubu signs bills establishing 2 tertiary educational institutions in Abia. President Tinubu assented to bills sponsored by Senator Orji Uzor Kalu, greenlighting the establishment of 2 new tertiary educational institutions in Abia. FG set to evacuate Nigerians from war zones amidst Israel-Iran conflict escalation. The federal government confirmed plans for the evacuation of Nigerian citizens from conflict zones following the escalation of tensions between Israel and Iran. Nigerian trends, entertainment, business, lifestyle, and sport headlines, Wednesday, June 18, 2025. Trends. Redefining tourism key to Nigeria's economic growth, experts. Experts emphasize the necessity of redefining Nigeria's tourism sector to reduce oil dependence, boost foreign exchange, and drive long-term socio-economic development. Nigerians express high trust in traditional media outlets, concerns over influencer misinformation. A new report highlighted strong public trust in traditional media outlets across Nigeria, alongside rising concerns regarding misinformation spread by online influencers. Entertainment. Iyanya released emotional song as tribute to Benue victims. Popular musician Iyanya unveiled a heartfelt song yesterday, dedicated to those affected by the recent tragic attacks in Benue. Nollywood actress Empress Njama shared emotional tribute to late colleague. Veteran Nollywood actress Empress Njama posted a poignant message on social media, mourning the passing of a fellow actress, Ada. Tyler Perry faces sexual harassment and gender violence lawsuit. American filmmaker Tyler Perry is reportedly facing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit alleging sexual harassment and gender violence. Business. Naira strengthens against dollar in parallel market. The Nigerian Naira saw a positive shift, strengthening against the US dollar in the parallel market, trading below N$1,600 per dollar. Nigerian stock market rebounds with 1.18 trillion gain. The Nigerian exchange experienced a significant recovery, adding 1.18 trillion to its market capitalization after 2 days of losses, fueled by renewed investor confidence. CBN holds Treasury bills primary market action to manage liquidity. The Central Bank of Nigeria conducted its second Treasury bills T-bills primary market action for June, offering 162.02 billion naira across various tenures as part of its liquidity management strategy. Lifestyle. She plays, she leads. Focus on women's growing influence in Nigerian sports. The narrative surrounding the increasing power and leadership of women in Nigerian sports continues to gain momentum, celebrating their achievements and contributions. Inspiring story of HAEL's birth, Just One Bobby Dot's journey from Enugu streets to fashion entrepreneur. The inspiring journey of Just One Bobby Dot and the establishment of their fashion brand, HAEL, from humble beginnings in Enugu captivated many. Sport. Team Nigeria secures 15 medals at 2025 WPA Grand Prix in Tunisia. Nigerian para-athletes achieved an impressive feat at the World Para-Athletics Grand Prix in Tunis, securing 15 medals, including 10 gold, 3 silver, and 2 bronze by day 2 of the event. NFF President Gusau reaffirmed commitment to grassroots football development. The president of the Nigerian Football Federation, Alhaji Musa Gusau, reiterated his administration's dedication to fostering football development from the grassroots level. And that concludes our look back at the significant happenings across Nigeria on Wednesday, June 18, 2025. From the critical discussions in government to the vibrant pulse of our cultural landscape and the triumphs in sports, these events remind us of the dynamism and resilience of our nation. Thank you for joining us for this comprehensive report. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Like, share, and subscribe to True Vibes.